Happy Sunday. I hope you had a blessed week last week. I'm still recuperating. I'm not 100%, but I'm definitely better than I was last week. Okay. Um, I said I would I talked about album pricing or cosmic orgasms. I talked about AI pricing plans and the pros and cons of using AI versus a real music studio. And I said I would come back this week and I'll give you examples. And baby, we're going to spend some time together today because I got some examples. Okay. Thank you for the love, sugar. Okay. So, my questions I asked, I'm just sharing them with you. I figured if I'm asking them, you might be asking them. Making it big in AI music currently looks different than traditional frame. AI generated art, instead of one superstar, we're seeing AI generated artists go viral. AI assisted creators signing record deals. AI tracks charting on Spotify, iTunes, Billboard, subcharts, and entire synthetic bands gaining millions of listeners. Example: AI generated viral bands, no human performer identity. One of the most cited cases is called the Velvet Sundown, an AI generated psychedelic rock band. It passed 1 million plus monthly, it has 1 million plus monthly Spotify listeners. Generated thousands in streaming revenue, later confirmed as synthetic AI assisted project. Why it matters. It shows AI music can compete with real indie artists on streaming platforms. Revenue is already real with streaming royalties. Example 2: AI generated artists charting commercially. Eddie Dalton, which is an AI persona. Welcome to the chat, Hamja Rahman, C3 Chi, darling. I don't do WhatsApp, baby. I don't even have it downloaded and don't intend to. Anyway, AI generated blues artist persona reached iTunes top 100 multiple times, number 3 albums chart position. Entire identity was AI generated content farm. Why it matters. AI artists are already charting commercially. Chart systems, especially download based ones, can be gained by synthetic content. Example 3: AI assisted signed artist, real industry deal. I'm Oliver McCain. UK creator used AI tools to produce music, signed to Hallwood Media, independent label. One AI assisted track hits millions of streams, considered one of the first AI native artist signings. Why it matters. Labels are not just tolerating AI music, they're signing AI assisted creators. AI becomes a production tool, not just a novelty. Suno and Udio, what they actually change, platforms like them are real industry disruption layer. What they do, they turn text prompts, full songs, vocal structure, lyrics, no instruments required. Users can generate hundreds of songs per day. Suno alone produces millions of tracks daily. Absolutely not, darling. Let me see here. Okay, that sounds like a wealth consciousness issue. What I would suggest to you is to start with 40 money mantras off of Valerie Love's channel. Okay, because the world is vast and has an abundance. So it's not the world that's an issue and why your pockets don't have any money in them. It's a consciousness issue. Okay? All right. You can also check her out at valerielove.com. 40 Money Mantras and 40 Money Spells. I've got 40 money spells that I need to be reading as soon as I finish this project to my YouTube lovers. Okay. All right. The big deals happen. Oh, Suno valued at 2.45 billion, raised 250 million funding, integrated into mainstream media ecosystem experiments. So that's the business reality. The big deals that are happening. This is key. AI music companies are now moving from lawsuits to licensing deals. Major label agreements, Warner Music to Suno, settled copyright lawsuit, entered licensing partnership plans to allow AI generated songs using opt in artist voices, pay tier download limits. Universal Music, UDO deals, similar licensing agreements, shift forward, walled garden, AI music ecosystem, restrictions on exporting AI tracks outside platforms. Sony Music, still more legally aggressive, ongoing disputes in 2026 reports. Industry shift from you can't train on our music to you can, but we want a cut because Papa always want a cut. All right. How AI music is changing the industry. Explosion of content supply, millions of new songs daily. It's called scale. Streaming platforms flood. Oh, by the way, I've only used Suno. I have not used any other platform. But when I did my research, that other platform was suggested. But I'm happy with using the one that I currently have right now. So we're gonna stick with Suno. I've been very happy. All right, so streaming platforms flooded with AI tracks. AI could already represent 10 to 20% of uploads on some platforms. Estimates vary across studies. Oh, hello, Ricky Milton. 8753, babe. Thank you, darling. I'm better. I'm not 100% there yet, but I'm definitely feeling better. Hello, Javier Samito, Minto. Thank you for all the love and kisses, darling. All right. Streaming economics are being destabilized. Problems emerging are fake or synthetic artists earning royalties, spam music flooding Spotify and Apple Music, real artist royalty pools diluted. New type of artist emerging. We now have traditional models, artist label studio release, and AI native model, prompt AI system instant album streaming revenue. Yes, buddy, creativity is shifting. AI is now used for demo creation, beat ideation, full ghost production, vocal experimentation. Even major producers are experimenting with tools like Suno. Like I seen a couple of producers using Suno. They've been having them use commercials, doing commercials using Suno. Like Timberland, I see him often using the Suno in one of his commercials. Legal and ethical background, ongoing conflicts, training daddy copyright lawsuits, voice cloning concerns, artist likeness licensing debates. One of the things I discussed in my last video was that you can now use, which is new, you can now use your own voice and put it into Suno. Now, I did not do that for most of the tracks because, as I said, I didn't think of me doing like I wanted to do it as like a play in the future, play, theater, acts, things of that nature. We're going to talk about more about that later. But for um, for the last track, till the next orbit, I did use my voice on that one, and there's one that Suno deemed inappropriate due to content. So I'll be doing the vocals for that one as well so that it can no longer be inappropriate. But I did go in there and I picked what type of beat I wanted. I chose my musical production that I wanted to put with that and made sure that my musical production notes was under 1,000 characters. All right. New kind of hit music. We'll talk about that next. Let's talk about what this means for the future, 2 to 5 years. AI assisted artists becoming normal, not replacing humans, but humans equal creative directors and AI equals production engine. Record labels turning into licensing gatekeepers. They will license catalog for AI training, control AI voice models of artists, monetize digital likeness rights. Two music ecosystems form: human authentic music, live brand value touring, AI generated streaming music, high volume, algorithm driven. Kind of reminds me of TikTok. Anyway, new kind of hit music. Virality, virality will matter more than authorship, which we have seen some artists go viral. Um, Not necessarily because of their penmanship, but because of how they interact with people, and whatever they've got is catchy as far as hooks and things of that nature. Prompt engineering becomes songwriting, style control becomes composition. Bottom line, there aren't yet many Drake level AI superstars in the traditional sense, but AI generated artists are already charting. AI assisted creators are signing record deals. Major labels are now licensing AI music instead of only fighting it. Platforms like Suno are producing industrial scale music output. All right. There's very few fully AI celebrities like human pop stars yet. We are just in the beginning, okay? So AI generated artists is equals synthetic identity. Human creators using tools like AI, tools like Suno, and hybrid acts, human lyrics plus AI vocals and music. So if you ever come across one of the commercials and you see them putting the vocals in there, and the next thing you know, they're coming up with beats with the vocals that they just put in there, that's what that would be. That would be a hybrid act. So real AI assisted acts that have charted. Zania Monet, Howard Media Deal, created by Mississippi songwriter Talisha Nikki Jones, music generated using Suno. Charted on Billboard number 20 Hot R&B Songs, number 30 Adult R&B Airplay. Signed to a reported 3 million label deal, often cited as the first major AI artist assisted artist signed like a traditional act. Why it matters. This is the closest thing to a real AI pop career, but a human still writes lyrics and AI is the production engine. Solomon Ray, AI produced gospel project, single Find Your Rest, produced using Suno AI, charted Billboard digital song sales number 11. Gospel charts number 1 digital gospel. AI, why it matters, AI generated production reaching top 10 to 20 Billboard territory, especially strong in niche genres, gospel, country, and digital sales. Breaking Rust, which I've used on my page. Kane Walker, AI Country Wave. AI generated country acts circulating on Spotify. Beautiful voice. Well, beautiful AI voice. AI generated country acts circulating on Spotify plus Billboard digital charts. Multiple entries on Billboard country digital song sales, Spotify viral style playlist. Why it matters. Shows AI can already compete in genre specific charts. Country plus formulaic genres are easiest for AI replication. AI generated chart anomaly artist iTunes plus Billboard crossover. Example, Eddie Dalton, AI Persona, reached iTunes top 100 multiple times. Number three album chart position, fully AI generated identity. Why it matters. iTunes download charts are easier to game than Spotify streaming charts. Shows how AI music can appear mainstream very fast. Spotify Billboard trend, not one artist, system wide shift. Billboard has reported at least one AI or AI assisted. If you're an artist, you should be registered on Billboard. Okay. All right. If you're using music. All right. And I would think you would know that. But if not, you do now. Billboard has reported at least one AI or AI assisted artist charts almost every week, meaning AI is no longer rare, it is now continuous background noise. For being nice in charts. What's really happening on Spotify charts? Now, I hadn't used Spotify in a while, but I downloaded Spotify a couple months ago. And some of the artists, like the violinist and things of that nature, they send you a link and it lets you know what links they're on, and you can use the one that's easiest for you. So I have been using my Spotify more regularly than I have in the past. So, Spotify reality check. Most AI success is viral spikes, TikTok driven songs, playlist algorithm boost, and novelty discovery. Not sustained dominance, most AI tracks still don't stay in the top 50 long, don't build loyal fan bases, don't tour or brand like human artists. We're going to talk about that here in just a moment. Industry deals behind AI music is huge. Labels are shifting from lawsuits, licensings, Warner Music, Suno, Universal, UDO negotiations. Um, Labels are trying to become the Spotify of AI voices. Now, we're not going to see AI Drake or AI Bouncy, fully autonomous AI pop stars with long careers. What we are going to see is AI assisted human creators breaking charts, writers plus AI tools, synthetic identities charting in niche lanes, gospel, country, digital sales charts, and I'm all about niche lanes. Algorithm driven viral hits, short life cycle songs, playlist engagement, optimized tracks. But y'all knew that from me writing erotica and love stories and BDSM stories. Y'all already knew that I'm all about niche. Okay, so the real shift. AI music is not replacing artists yet, it is replacing production labor and creating infinite catalog music. So the industry is splitting into human artist economy, touring, branding, fandom, culture, identity, and AI music economy. Streaming volume, background listening, algorithm fed discovery, low cost mass content. The most accurate answer today is there are no fully AI mainstream superstars like human celebrities yet, but AI assisted and AI generated acts are already charting on Billboard, digital R&B, gospel and country, hitting Spotify viral ecosystems, signing multi-million dollar deals and appearing weekly in official charts reports. So, I wanted you to have, again, I'm nosy, my love tubers. I said, well, because I'm always writing books and things of that nature. And so I said, well, what else can be done with this besides putting it uh, up on Suno or putting it up on YouTube or putting it up on your, however you load it, putting it up on your district kid, however you gonna load it to get your coins, okay? Printing it off on an album later on and selling it, however you're gonna do it. So I've got ideas. Ooh, we love ideas. Books, writing, publishing, storytelling, what AI is used for. Full book drafts. Now you do know the name of this production is called Cosmic Orgasms. So you do know I'm gonna want a book to put on my altar that says cosmic orgasms. Duh. By the way, I put in my last video, if you have not ever had a physical orgasm, you need to get you one right away. You ain't got to keep the person you have it with, but make sure you do use protection and get you a few of those. Okay. All right. Full book drafts, fiction plus nonfiction, ghostwriting assistance, world building plus lore systems, poetry plus lyric books, interactive storytelling. Choose your path style. Mm, all right. Real world use. Self published AI assisted books on Amazon KDP, authors using AI to scale output. Well, if you don't use any AI in it for the book and it's just your lyrics, you wouldn't have to put that as AI. You can put that the music is AI though. In your book, when you let them know that you have music available at whatever link you let them know you have it available at. Authors using AI to scale output, series writing, rapid novels. Well, I can't do that with my BDSM erotica books because everything I put in is way too naughty. So, publishers quietly using AI for editing plus ideation workflows. Author is becoming closer to editor plus curator plus prompt designer. That's what the industry shift is. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing is musical plus musical arrangements. What AI can do. Full songs, beat production, orchestration, sim separation, plus remixing, vocal cloning, controversial, legal sensitive. As far as the orchestra portion, I love strings, harps, violins, viola, cello, bass, guitar. I also love a lot of percussion, things of that nature. So the fact to have an orchestra at my fingertips whenever I wave my finger as my wand has been quite delicious to me. Okay. Um, you have to work with it a little bit in regards to the vocals, uh, and if you have duets. So play with it a little bit. Okay. All right. Real uses indie artists using it for full demos, which is what I'm going to be doing. Film composers prototyping scores with AI. Sounds delicious to me. TikTok creators generating viral songs daily. I'm not on TikTok, but okay. Game developers creating adaptive soundtracks. Advanced use. AI generating sheet music, orchestral arrangements, turning poetry into full symphonic pieces, which is what I love to do because I loves me some poetry. By the way, I've got a poetry group on Facebook called International Poetry Whore. We'd love to have you if you are a poetry writer, if you write poetry, and you know rap is just poetry sped up. You can still come on over. And then we do have people over there who do podcasting, and then people who do painting, and then also people who do comedy. So yeah, come hang with us. All right. Plays and theater. AI is used for script writing, dialogue, and that's on my Facebook page. Script writing, dialogue plus scene structure, character development, stage direction ideas, and experimental immersive theater design, audiovisual stage backdrops. Emerging trend. AI written plays performed in fringe theaters, hybrid performances where human actors perform, and AI generates dialogue variations or endings. Interactive theater where audience input changes script, which is called AI driven branching. Crowdfunding. I'm not on crowdfunding yet, but it's probably in the future. Crowdfunding, Kickstarter, Patreon, indie funding. AI is used for campaign copywriting, storytelling, and persuasion. By the way, I know people who have applied for scholarships through Skip, finding out what they have available and have started their own like bookstores and stuff. So, honey, yeah, get you to writing some books, get into some things, and get to signing some grants, and start to look outside your box just a little. Okay. All right. So AI is used for campaign copywriting, storytelling, plus persuasion, pitch decks and visuals, trailer scripts, plus music, reward design, tiers, bundles, narratives, prototype generation, art, music, demos. Big shift. Crowdfunding is becoming AI enhanced persuasion, rapid prototype generation. Excuse me. By the way, pardon me, I'm still getting well. I got my emergency and vitamin C in my cup. Skip has where you use AI to help um, fill out your grant applications. All right, we almost done. I thought I was going to use a whole lot more time to talk about it, but apparently not. We are moving pretty fast. All right, so creators can now show a full album before recording it, present a full book before writing it, demo a film soundtrack before filming. Film plus video plus multimedia. Excuse me. AI is used for screenwriting, storyboarding, score composition, excuse me, voiceover, AI narration, concept trailers, proof over concept films, which is what I'm doing now. Proof over concept. Editing assistance, emerging form, AI pitch films used to secure investors. Indie creators building near final visuals before funding exists. Video games. AI uses cases, dynamic soundtrack generation, procedure storytelling, dialogue walls, NPC conversion systems, lore generation, full indie game asset creation, art, music, and dialogue. The big shift. Games becoming infinite narrative systems instead of fixed scripts. Number 7, visual art and design. AI used for album covers, book covers, stage visuals, costume concepts, branding identity systems, animation prototypes. Number 8, education for spiritual personal work. Hey, y'all know I'm all about this right here. AI used for guided meditations, personalized learning books, ritual scripts, affirmations, journaling systems, spiritual storytelling frameworks. Yeah, that all sounds delicious. Okay, number 9, new emerging creative forms. Prompt to franchise creation. One idea can become book, album, film, game, merch system. Okay. B,